How you got arrested in the back of a car? What happened?
We're in a club, and me and my homie, he was a Kim Dog too. Bro, he was a battle bro. People pull their lighters out, and I'm lit. And then, I don't know why, the lighter triggered a moment I had back in high school when I was in ISS. For some reason, it made me think of this story when the homie set this chick hair on fire.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Putting one and two together, we got the lighters out, motherfucker lit. I'm like, shit, oh, look at her hair. And I just lean over.
Bro.
But it's a wig. I didn't know how flammable wigs was, y'all. That shit just shoom. I was like, fuck. And my first instinct is like, nigga, run. I took the fuck off. Her shit lit up. The homie was running with me. You know, your boy had some cornerback speed back in the day.
Okay.
So we was getting away. But the homie, my adrenaline was up. He like, hold on, I need to catch her breath. She was all right. Her wig wasn't. But she ran and told one of the MPs. And MP was a brother. I give him props for what he attempted to do at the time. He was like, whatever, y'all keep going. But she was determined. So I think eventually she found the KP. And the KP's always going to listen. But while we running, we was getting away and shit. And the homie's like, I gotta catch your breath. Next thing I know, some random white guy walk around, hey, you're right here.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, world. My name is K Dollars.
Big C.
And that's Big C.
Yeah.
And this is the Sound of Revenge
podcast. Yeah. The official
podcast.
New first episode, I guess.
Yeah.
The other one didn't make it and didn't stand the test of time. So here we are again.
Yeah, here we are again. Relaunch, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The re-debut, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a word.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've been trying to put this together since about February now. And we had like a nice running start with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, we ran into Murphy's Law a lot. And you know, it was a learning experience, and it's all about the growth and seeing what the potential of our podcast could be. You know, there was a lot of growing pains, but it wasn't really that bad though. Now that I think about it,
it wasn't devastating.
Yeah, it wasn't devastating. It was,
one of the frustrating times.
Yeah.
So we're both in the Carolinas. We're in North now, and he's in South. And then when we started, I would go to South because we rented a studio and shit. And then we were trying to support some brothers, but just on the back end, we weren't getting what we was paying for.
Yeah, definitely wasn't getting what we was paying for.
And then some homies was like, man, y'all should invest in yourself, and then maybe y'all can do this on your own. So that's where we're at now.
Yeah, yeah.
We slowly start getting the equipment, everything. K Dollar got the soundboard, and I was like, well, shit. I have the space in my home, so let me soundproof and make the background. Put some furniture out here and shit, and then we end up getting the mics and all the stands and stuff, headphones, so lights, all that shit. So we invest in our own, invest in ourselves.
Yeah.
So, over from there.
Yeah, I wish you guys could really actually get like a 360 of the area that we're in. Actually, it's pretty nice.
You know, setup, man.
Yeah.
Your boy a nerd, so it's like a lot of anime, comics, toys and shit, arcade booths and stuff that we see from the view. But I prefer to keep that, you know, to myself.
Right.
But y'all can get this background. So you know why I picked the you know how this shit's supposed to be to represent Nipsey.
Oh, it's the
marathon?
Yeah, the marathon, yeah.
Because he did the marathon flag with the white and black.
Right.
You know, I got to do blue and black. But that's the whole intent of why I did that background.
Yeah. It's pretty dope.
I like it, though.
Yeah.
Like it. It was a learning. I learned as I went. Motherfucker, I was putting that shit up. I think I told you how the fucking spray got in my eye. I thought I was about to go blind and shit. I was like, this is it. And I'm on this little step stool. I'm like, man, I can't go out like this, man. I can't lose an eye right when I'm about to retire. I don't know how this shit gonna work. But.
So you was putting it together and like, you know, going through the learning process of everything, and then you actually sprayed yourself in the eyes.
No, the spray bounced off one of the metal pieces of the door.
Oh man.
And that shit just boom right in my fucking eye.
Yeah.
That shit burnt.
Damn.
And I had to like catch myself because I didn't want to fall off. Because I think one of these glass cases was there. And I'm like, yo, I ain't landing in a goddamn glass case.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to fall. You know, I'm not a parachute landing fall and shit, but
yeah,
my goddamn eye was burning, man. I had to go flush it and shit.
Yeah.
But I can still see, so obviously I made it.
Yeah, that's the worst, man. Like getting something in your eyes, bro.
It's like, damn. But yeah, that's pretty much, I guess that's the journey. part of the journey, the initial phase of the podcast. I'm just trying to get it on the ground and running because we trying to get it pushed out and get it popping. But it's a learning curve, and we definitely getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're starting to build up a good support group too of some like-minded, intelligent people that's helping us get some games.
Yeah, I learned a lot though. I learned a lot about the like different sounds and recording and having the right mic and the right lighting. It's a lot that goes into it. So if anybody is out there telling you that you can just like wake up one day and just start a podcast and have like videography and audio that's proper or whatever, they're full of shit.
Yeah.
Okay. This shit is really a process. You have to talk to the right people and do your own research and know what you're buying and what its capabilities are. Because you might buy some bullshit and and then you got to start over or whatever. But that's all a part of your journey as well.
Yeah,
so
the journey, the presentation of the setup, the equipment, the editing.
Yeah.
Just music. It's all kind of stuff.
It's all kind of shit you need to know.
Equipment. Like, damn. Because we had other issues with equipment. Like camera batteries dying and shit. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all sold us something. It didn't.
Right.
It wasn't worth it. Because we had the multiple cameras. Some people was like, man, y'all could just use one. I'm like, damn. You're right.
Yeah, but nigga, we don't want to use one.
The three camera shit was fly as fuck.
The three camera shit was fly, man. Everybody had their own individual camera and shit. You know what I'm saying? It was dope. Yeah. But if it wasn't for the audio quality and the sound, and you got motherfuckers walking around the building and
you can hear the door slamming and shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to get on them too bad, but
yeah.
Damn. Because the more because we had to listen and watch the videos several times. And then, I'm going to tell you this. I'm just nitpicking shit.
Yeah.
But the one constant is like, nigga, doors just slammed. I can hear a motherfucker walking up the stairs. And I'm like, this shit. And I was really trying to push it. I was trying to keep it. But then you had your gripes. I was like, fuck, man. And the thing is, like, if we don't agree on it, scratch it.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the relaunch. And, stick with us, enjoy our journey just as much as we're enjoying it.
Yeah.
And, we'll see what happens.
Definitely. Oh shit, we veterans too, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to mention that shit. Yeah, boys, veterans out here.
Yeah, veterans. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we do like a quick intro of ourselves with Big C. So I'm born and raised Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. And then I joined the Army back in 2003. So this is 2023. I'm actually about to officially retire very soon. So it'll be 20 years.
Shouts out to that.
Yeah, that's 20 years, man. That shit, my goodness. I don't know. That shit wild. I don't know, man. I had fun. But the thing, me and Kay met back in, I think we agreed with the year 2007. He be saying 08 and shit. But
I'd say
what's
08.
2007.5 is when we about that shit. I think it may have been 08 when I was really sitting back and like thinking about this shit. But I'm still in MO, but we used to be the same MOS and shit, chemical soldiers and shit. And then I can't remember how we got cool. I just knew it was cool. And then he was Kim Dog and your brother. So I was like, well shit. And then we was at Hunter Army Airfield in Georgia. And then we was always cool. So over the years, we've been tight. And then he did some time, but he'll tell a story where it's like, he came to me. We got a friend in common who used to be stationed with us as well. So the basis of the group, we want to get like a lot of the homies that are veterans on here to talk about life and shit before, during, and after the Army. Because it's like, what's my saying? The most interesting people in the world are not famous. And I just really feel that way. And we can just talk about some crazy ass stories and shit. I know I got enough of them, but that's the cool part. But he came up with this idea, and then so I was like, yo, I'm down for it. And then it's been a process. But anything worth having, you got to work for it. So it's not gonna be overnight. But I'm about to retire, so I got time. And I'm big on this. And then you're gonna hear me talk about traveling a lot, because that's my shit. And then but yeah, man, I'm chilling, man. Just from Oklahoma and shit. Rep the Sooners. I just be chilling. I'm in the comics. I'm in the gun club, the UP gun club, and then I be shooting this shit. So I got some dope hobbies. But yeah, that's it really. So we're gonna focus on this, and then yeah. What about you?
Yeah, once again, I'm K Dollars, and I am from
Cha-ching!
I am from Belle Glade, Florida, born and raised. Joined the military when I was 18 back in 2002. Chemical soldier, then I reclassed to counterintelligence. I'm really just well. Let me take a step back. I started doing podcasts with my homie Big Fletch. Shout out to Fletch. We used to do. We didn't even know they were podcasts back then, but he had been doing podcasts for a long time, like back when he was in college. And you know, me and him started doing podcasts probably around like 2016, and like we just never stopped. So there's a lot of if you ever go on YouTube or whatever and you look up K Dollars or whatever, you might see some videos on there of me just having a human experience and fucking just sharing my thoughts with people, although they might not always be welcome thoughts. They are my thoughts, and yeah. But as far as like the stuff that I like to do, man, like I am just like real big on like shit like financial freedom and stuff like that. So I like start businesses, and hopefully they'll work out after I put enough maximum effort into it. Real big on like having a relationship with my daughter and like teaching her like the rights and wrongs of the world and stuff, and just making her like a free thinker, man. Like I don't want her to get like overwhelmed with like religion and like just cause or whatever. She doesn't have to do anything because her mom or her grandma or her granddad was doing it this way or whatever. Like I want her to be her own person. So yeah, I just do that. Just live life and try to enjoy it to the fullest. And this is my therapy. This is how I get my thoughts out to the world. This is how I resolve what's going on in my mind. So my thoughts, the full disclaimer, my thoughts may not be the same as you, but they are still my thoughts and my opinions. And I'm sure that there is somebody, may not be the majority, but it's somebody out there that's thinking the same way that I am.
Yeah, I know. It's cool you spoke with your daughter. I know. So my daughter's here in North Carolina.
Shout out to your daughter, though.
My baby,
yeah.
Willow Elise Hall Carrington, because the mom had a name hyphenated. As long as my last name, and my son in Florida. But the reason I'm happy I'm about to retire, the time I get to spend with her, and it just be the little stuff like picking her up, taking her to summer camp and shit. I've been to all the graduations, and then I make sure she knows her brother. Because it's like, coming up, my pops, we would take a lot of road trips together. So that's why traveling, I press it so much. Because coming up, it's just like, I don't know, it did something to me. It triggered something. So now that I'm an adult with a little bit of money, I make sure I travel. And that's all y'all want me to talk about. It's like my kids and traveling are my priorities. But one of the coolest things, my daughter's in chess. So I'll pick her up and we just play chess. We'll be sitting there playing chess for like hours. Cause she'll play her mom, but she'll beat her mom ass. And then it was like, when I played with her, I was like, yo, you gotta learn how to do a defense. So that's like our little thing. Like, I'm gonna set up a defense so I can beat yours. And then she's 8, but it's just dope because I learned chess at a real young age. And the reason I love chess because it helps you become a long-term thinker and then a problem solver. And then because you can apply that concept to life when it just comes to thinking in general. So and then with my son, I'm trying to get him to come stay down here with me, but I feel like he got a few more years to be with his mom. But I want him at a set age, so with the molding, because I'm the tough parent, obviously, got to be. But yeah,
you the tough parent?
Yeah, shockingly.
Yo, like, we want to talk about that one day.
Yeah, we do parenting,
yeah, because that's, man.
But I got a boy and a girl, so it's two completely. It's night and day.
Yeah.
It's night and day.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
It's night and day, dude. That shit wild.
Yeah.
But Yeah, shit. So that's the intro. So from here on out, so we trying to make this podcast more organic with the topics we come up with. So it's kind of like a constant because it's like we mentioned talking about sports. I love sports to death, dog heart, but I don't care to fucking talk
This
about
nigga
it.
don't want to talk about sports.
Not at all. Cause it's like I got a homie. He got a nice ass sports podcast. I'll shout it out later on down the line when we start blowing up. But it's just I can talk sports all day, but it's just oh man, I feel like everybody do that shit, and then like talking about celebrities and keeping up with the times. That's cool, but everybody talking about it. I don't fucking care. Like I truly don't. So we try to come up with our own topics and shit, and eventually, you know, saying when we blow up, speaking to existence, then maybe the platform might change a little. But I think we have like this special ingredient to that'll keep it dope. On top of like cats being veterans and speaking on our experience and shit through life, because we got some interesting ass stories. That's why I harp on like you got some interesting people out there that ain't celebrities, just you know what I'm saying, regular people every day, just going through some wild shit. Because I know I have a pretty interesting movie if my life was based on one. Like, for sure.
Yeah, and I wanted you to talk about your whole travel journey, and you know just introduce us into that because a lot of black men don't travel,
Not at all.
and we need to really start experiencing things outside of our own culture. We need to get past that. And you know, you travel a lot.
I low key travel a lot.
Yeah.
Shit be wild. But it's so, bro, the shit's on my vision board. I put countries, and I'm like, yo, I gotta go here. And then I have the ones that I've been to that are my favorites. Obviously Jamaica. I got my Jamaica swag on.
Yeah.
And then went to Costa Rica. That was very random. Puerto Rico it wasn't even my idea to go there, but that's an easy spot to go to because it's in the U.S. Virgin Islands. You don't have to have a passport. And we'll get on the passport. But my favorite place in the world is Thailand. But I have a favorite place in the world. I don't think too many people, regular people, can say, y'all, I know where my favorite place in this world on this earth is. And I literally know that city in Thailand. I'm about to go there for my 40th birthday. I'm about to turn up. But and in my retirement party, I'm gonna go out there too.
Can I ask why Thailand though?
I mean, you know, I'm sorry, I got this shit ingrained. But Thailand, right? You know, they in the old stuff we had talked about the term passport bro. And I had heard it for the first time. Somebody made a joke, and I was like, I don't know what that means. It's going over my head. I'm missing it. And then he explained it. I was like, man, that shit sounds silly, bro. And then the more I got to thinking about it, I was like, damn, shit, I might be one. I think I am. But the reason I don't be hard because, you know, anybody that knows me, right, whatever, I am obsessed with black women. Like, I can't even hide it. But the concept, when he was like, hey, Pastor, bro, they like to go here and there because they can't pull they own back home. I'm like, man, I've pulled enough women in my time. I've had a lot of good time.
I seen it.
Yeah. And it's just like, but I've also been divorced twice, failed engagement. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, something ain't working out with the relationships I'm having here. And I'm not knocking. I would never knock my own women. I can't do it. It's just not in me. So my homie tried to put me in this little passport bro fucking group. And I go in there, I'm scrolling around. They just down talking to sisters. I'm like, bro, I can't rock with that. There's nothing like that. Cause shit. At the end of it, that's what I truly want. But now I've been exposed to other countries, right? Thailand is my personal favorite because US dollar goes a very, very, very long way in that country and others. But this country is my personal favorite.
Mm-hmm.
I'm into dressing. I like to get custom suits made. My suit guy in his shop is in the same city. He did the burn test, bro. I didn't know what the fuck the burn test was.
Explain the burn test?
Burn test, he put a flame to the suit. And then it's not like fire resistant, but it doesn't instantly catch fire. And when he did that, I was like, yo, that's dope. And he's like, yeah, he's from the Middle East somewhere. I can't remember because I haven't seen him in a couple of years. He was like, yeah, everybody comes get their fabric from me, yada yada yada. He the truth. Like you get your sizes, but it's like these suits, cause I got a few here, and then when I go back, each trip I'm gonna get 2 to 3 made, cause I gotta go wild out. But I'm gonna make sure I get my suits made. But bro, I tell you, I'm big on Jose Bank. I love going there to get my clothes and shit, my dress clothes.
Yeah.
When I brought the suit in, they was like, yo, this is like $1,000 suit. And I'm just laughing. I'm like, yeah, $1,000 in Thai baht.
So how much is 1,000 in Thai baht?
1,000.
Just to give the audience an example of what the coin exchange, the currency exchange ratio is.
$1,000 in Thai baht is $33 American.
Oh man, $33.
Yeah. So it's like our dollar. What's the one American is equivalent? So it's like 33. If I'm expounding it, but it's
yeah. I got you. Yeah.
So when you there, dude, you can. This shit wild. You can eat all day for under 500 baht, if not cheaper. It's been a minute.
And that's like what, like
15.
like $15?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cheap.
Cause it's cheaper than Mexico, Philippines, all these places. Philippines is like probably a close second, but Thailand is one of the cheapest places you can go.
I paid $20. It was like $19 for a 30-count grilled chicken from Chick-fil-A earlier today. And you talking about eating all day long
Off
with $15.
I promise you, it was less than $15. Like, cause you can get the street food popping, bro. And this city is on the beach, so the seafood is another reason I go. I just don't be talking about it as much as everything else. We go to I love seafood. The street food is great, but Thai food is just good in general. Especially if you like spicy food. But
yeah, I love spicy food, man.
Bro, you can go like get some noodles and some shit, and then bro, that should be like. And that shit's so goddamn cheap, bro. I think the equivalents to the States, the shit would be like $2 to $3. And you could think you can eat $3 meals all day and just be content. Because the street food probably average like $1 or some shit to what it's that crazy.
Yeah.
But you can do everything there. And then that's really why I love the place so much. I be hyping it up for other reasons, but there's so many other things to do there.
So tell me about the like the flip of that coin though. Like, how easy is it to get in trouble in Thailand, like with the police?
You're not.
Really?
Just don't commit a crime. I don't say what type. It's literally, bro, you gotta think. This place is like tourism.
Okay.
Off rip.
Yeah.
Bangkok is the big city. That's where the big airport is. And wherever you go, you're gonna fly into Bangkok, BKK. And then the place I like to go to, you gotta catch a ride. You take the ride down. It's like an hour and a half away, but it's on the beach. Then there's another real popular vacation area, Phuket. It's Bangkok, Phuket, and the place I like to go to.
Okay.
The thing though, they know it's so tourist. They're pulling in this money. They honestly don't mess with you.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
So it's like, and one time I was over there just walking around. I was lost. I was just walking around Thailand lost. Like, I went on my little session, and I caught the moped, got off. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I'm just walking around, and I'm good. No one cared. And I eventually like waved somebody down. So I had to get back. I need to find my way back to where I was at. But cause I went several times with the homies, and when I got so comfortable with it, I kind of like went by myself and shit. But I had my little girlfriends and shit over there. But yeah, it's pretty chill because they like
your little girlfriends,
friends
that are girls. That's what it is.
Yeah, my little boos.
Not girls. Yeah. Oh, okay.
No, I had my little 2 boos, man. She was actually from Laos, but she just ended up in Thailand, and then the other one she was from Thailand. But that was back then. Shit. But it's chill, man. You're not gonna get bothered. Just don't go over there and be fighting.
But who wants to go to Thailand and fight though?
No, it's just too much else to do.
I'm not going all the way across the world to fight.
Yeah, they like to get, man.
You going over there to get fucked up, but not fight.
You don't want to get arrested in a foreign country.
No,
That
hell no.
shit is scary as fuck.
No.
It's terrifying. You know I got arrested in Korea and shit.
You got arrested in Korea? No, I did not know this. Please explain to me what happens.
So you might have wrapped this show up, bro.
Yo, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I never had. I tell you,
You never told me that you got arrested in Korea. And I've been to Korea.
I was there too.
And I already know the horror stories.
Bro, they were calling me nigga.
No, they were not,
Yes.
bro.
Yo.
No. Who? Like you talking
The
about the
Korean
police?
Yes, the KP.
So wait a minute. So the KPs, if y'all watching this,
Yo,
so y'all racist like that?
they don't care, but they the prison, this shit was in this dark alley, bro. I was like, I think I'm about to die. This shit was, you think you the hardest nigga on earth. Like what I say, everybody hood is the hardest.
Right.
And then, nigga, I'm over here in the back of this car.
No, dog. No. You going like you jumping, bro. You're gonna have to start from the beginning of how you got arrested and in the back of the car. What happened?
I don't want to extend the show.
You don't want to extend the show.
I'm gonna give a short version of it. So the thing
we don't want the short version. We want to know what's going on.
The thing with Korea, because I was stationed back in Camp Casey.
Casey was fly. It was cold as fucking Casey, by the way.
One of the coldest places I've ever been to.
Yeah,
man.
in my life.
My skin was burning because it was so fucking cold.
Yeah.
I really contemplated, like, why the fuck am I here? So the thing though, you had an old chemical company, Fort Chemical Company back in the day, but our nickname was Fort Criminal, right?
That's a dope name. That's a dope nickname, by the way. I'm gonna give that's Fort Criminal. Shout out to Fort Criminal.
But it stood as it owned the name. Cause motherfuckers always fighting and getting arrested. I got caught up for I'm a good person, y'all. It was considered assault on a local national. That's
So you beat up a Korean citizen, bro?
No, I didn't. I actually didn't. My homie did the week prior, so it was funny because he got arrested the week prior, and then I ended up getting arrested. Mine was a little different, man. I'm gonna tell the story. I was drunk. I was really intoxicated.
Of course,
because we drink over there.
Yeah.
I actually blame Korea, not even Korea, my unit, my first unit, as to why I drink so much still 20 years later. So we're in a
I love Korea, by the way.
We're in a club. And me and my homie, he was a Kim Dog too. Bro, he was a battle buddy. But you get the little knockout clothes and shit. We had the same match as Sean John outfit.
No, y'all had the same match as Sean John outfit.
Yeah, the same match fit. And then we in the club partying and shit. Lit. Motherfuckers sing karaoke. Motherfuckers pull their lighters out.
Oh, so you was singing karaoke too?
I wasn't singing karaoke. I was just in the crowd.
Oh, you was in the crowd.
We was bar hopping.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you was down in the field.
Yeah. Take on with Sean.
Okay.
Yeah, TDC. And then people pull their lighters out and I'm lit. And then I don't know why the lighter triggered a moment I had back in high school when I was in ISS, in school suspension.
Yeah.
And then
shout out to all the bad kids.
Where I spent more time in suspension and expelled at home than I did in high school. But for some reason it made me think of this story when a homie set this chick hair on fire.
Whoa.
So we got the lighters.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Putting one and two together. We got the lighters out, motherfucker lit. I'm like, shit, look at her hair. And then
bro.
And I just lean over.
Bro.
But it's a wig. I didn't know how flammable wigs was, y'all. That shit just shoom.
What?
I was like, fuck. And my first instinct is like, nigga, run. I took the fuck off. Her shit lit up. The homie was running with me. And then your boy had some cornerback speed back in the day.
Okay.
So we was getting away. But the homie, my adrenaline was up. He like, hold on, I need to catch her breath. Cause they put her hair out. She was all right. Her wig wasn't, but she ran and told one of the MPs. And buddy, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't never seen this motherfucker before. And MP was a brother. I give him props for what he attempted to do at the time. He was like, whatever, y'all keep going. But she was determined. So I think eventually she found a KP. And the KP's always gonna listen. But while we running, we was getting away and shit. And the homie's like, I gotta catch your breath. Next thing I know, some random white guy walk around, hey, you're right here.
He saw you in the club lighting some chick's hair on fire.
But we're fast forward. It wasn't even that. We're already ran and took off in the alley. Because then I was like, yo, we just got to make it back to post, get through the gate. This is said and done. But the homie got tired. I'm not tired. I'm the one in trouble. So my adrenaline I haven't had that dump yet. I'm like, bro, you good? Like, I gotta go.
Right, you should have left him, bro.
I should have. Because at the end of the day, he wasn't the one who got him.
A real battle buddy would have been like, I'll meet you back in the barracks.
I mean, he didn't have to stay with me, though. That's the thing. I could have just been solo. And
right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
probably would have got away better.
Yeah.
But he stayed with me and shit. And then, Buddy, the little white boy, the hater, came around. So, lo and behold, guess who ended up catching us? The black MP. Because he a brother. He got a little sprint game to him. A little young lieutenant.
So, oh, wow. Oh, you got caught by a lieutenant. But you didn't get caught, though.
I didn't get caught.
You didn't get caught.
The
homie was tired.
At a win.
The homie wasn't in shape.
He sprinted up on him and caught him. And I'm like, bro, I could have kept running. I was running a fucking 12:30 in Korea, dude.
A 12:30?
Yeah, because that's a whole different story.
Hold up, but wait a minute. Like, I gotta give him some context with that. Listen, like, when we're in the military, we have to do a PT test, and a part of that PT test is a 2-mile run. The max on that is anywhere from 13 minutes on down?
Yeah, 13 and under.
Right. So he was running a 12. So he was probably one of the fastest people in his organization.
Yeah, the company.
Yeah. So
bro, I was the fastest Negro in my company.
The fastest Negro in his company.
Because
so just to give you a little context.
Yeah, they didn't want that smoke like that. But the reason I wanted it, and this is a whole different story. My wife, at the time, my soon-to-be wife, she could run.
Yeah.
And I'm ultra competitive. I can't let my woman beat me. But she was running something in the 13 minutes, and that's phenomenal for
a female. Yeah, that's fucking fast. Most females don't run that at all.
It's rare.
Yeah, very rare.
But she ran, so I wanted all the smoke. And then Koreans can run, so the Katusas, I wanted to beat them. I was like, because all the nigga homies was like, man, we just gonna head in our back and then just half attempt. I was like, nah, bro, I can't do that. I got mama mentality. So, but we running. Might get caught. Buddy grabbed us. I was like, man, I still could have outran this motherfucker. He's like, man, why you make me run, bro? And he's like, oh, whatever. Well, I'm telling you, my fist is balling up. And I'm contemplating, I'm about to sock this motherfucker out and take the fuck off again.
Yo.
And bro, I'm like, and I'm just thinking, I'm like, I'm about to slide this nigga, bro. Because I'm just not, I don't feel like going through this shit. And I'm like, man.
Yo, you should have hit him in the face, bro.
I want to, but now I'm like, man, do I really want to assault officer type shit?
Yes.
Because he your brother, and I was like, man, I'm like, damn, fuck, we caught, whatever. I'm going to try to speed this up. So the thing they take us to the MP's, car show up. The thing they have to turn me over to the KPs, the Korean police, because this is off post. Yada yada yada. They was like, hey, you have to go by yourself. I was like, no, I'm not leaving. I'm not going by myself because I don't think I'm gonna come back. And then old man, he was there. I forgot what they call the old man.
The old man. I'm not sure what you mean by the old man.
The old motherfucking Korean nigga that works between both sides.
Like a liaison?
He wasn't a liaison. He was just an old head. He's the opposite of what the fuck we call an Ajima, but he's the old nigga.
Oh yeah. Okay.
He was there, and then these young people was like, "No, man, you gotta go." And the KP's like, "Hey, we gotta come with us," but they can't physically force me. I'm like, "I'll go if my battle buddy can come with me, or someone from the U.S. Army will come with me, but I'm not going with the Korean police." By myself.
I didn't know that you had an option.
No, I wasn't going.
You just want to go?
No, because I think by the time
I feel you. Yeah, I feel you.
I know I was young and stupid, but I know when I feel like I might not come back from this shit. This first sergeant show up because ultimately he was the one who was like yay or nay, and then he was a brother. You could tell he was probably mixed, and he saw my face, and he was like, "I'm not fighting the fact what I did. I'm just not gonna go with they're police by myself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not coming back. It's just the first sergeant looked at me. He was like, "Let his battle buddy go with him." So he had somebody. Cause I don't. Even he was like, "Shit, I don't know." Let his friend go with him. Cause the Koreans is like, "Oh, you got to come by yourself," and the MPs is like, they don't have enough balls to make the call, so they had to call the first sergeant. And then, so the homie come with me. Me in the back of the car, but the old man who's with us is just like, he's trying to keep the peace. So we get to the station, dude. We go in this dark alley. The motherfucker just, somebody was like, something, nigga. And I was like, damn, yo, these motherfuckers is wild over here. And my homie was like, he's starting to get upset. Yo, they racist. I'm like, bro, chill out. I'm the one in trouble. We just gotta see how this goes. The old man was the realest motherfucker on earth. Cause they're crooked. These motherfuckers is janky. And then we get there, old girl's sitting there. And then they was like, have you seen her? I was like, I've never seen her before. And then something, she looked at me, all angry and shit. I look at her, I was like, and then I turned back. Because it was like, but this is what ended up happening. Old man talking is like, something. And my homie was like, man, hey, what if we pay him? And he's like, oh, that's a good idea. And he's like,
he already knew that.
They knew this. And
he knew
like,
that.
He's like, well, what if you paid him double? And I'm like, nigga, whatever we gotta pay to get the fuck out of here. Just pay for the wig. Literally, just pay for the wig. He's like, well, the wig was $70. I was like, all right, $140. They was like, that'll work. Bruh, this shit. But I'm a young private.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm broke as fuck, dude. Like, nigga, I ain't had no money. I think my shit was in a hole. The same homie who stayed with me, bro, I just take the money, I can get it to you, get it back to me on payday. So old man was like, okay, we'll take you on post, get money, and then we come back, pay, and then we drop you off to the MPs. That's literally what happened. When I get to the MP station, it switches over, and then they got to call my first sergeant. It's funny because at the time, she was the first sergeant. She ended up becoming the regimental sergeant major of the chemical corps.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
And then
shout out to her.
Yeah. And then bro, she comes in, I don't know how early in the morning it is. She was like, you had a battle buddy? Like, Roger, first sergeant. She's like, good. That's all that matter. You can give a speech in front of formation and it's a close. This is done. All I did, get in formation next morning. If you get in trouble, just have a battle buddy, it's safe, yada, yada, yada. And bro, it was just dropped after that.
Bro, she made you give a speech though?
It's just a speech to say the importance to have a battle buddy with you no matter what. And that was it. That was literally it. I went through all that shit. These motherfuckers like,
shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Like, cause the motherfucker was high speed still. I just, there's some dumb shit. Cause she honestly didn't know what happened. She was just like, damn, one of my soldiers there, I gotta come get him. She's like, did you have a battle buddy? And I'm like, yeah. But actually, no one in the unit, other than me and the homie, or whoever was there to see it, they didn't know exactly what happened. So that shit was wild though. This is like my first duty station as a young, I think I was like 21 by then, private in Korea. And then, yeah, like shit almost ended before it started. But
you know what like that's a very, very interesting story. I never knew this.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm pretty sure you got a lot of career stories.
I have a few.
Yeah.
Some is wild, man. That for me was my number one. But there's some more, man. Some that 1 year over there for my first assignment, I saw so much shit.
Yeah. So
much shit, dude. And it just kind of, some of the shit I saw kind of helped mold me.
Korea is like big on like rape. I hate to say that, but that Korea is big on rape. And it's not even like male on female rape. It's like mostly male on male. Yeah.
Bro, the male homie. We were in basic together. Then we went to AIT. Well, we did an OSUT, one station unit training, old school. Well, we went to recon school together. Joe Saunders, hey man, you gotta look out for him, yada yada. So fast forward, we're in Korea, same recon platoon. Buddy got raped, molested type shit.
Wow.
That shit fucked me up. And then I seen like this one chick lie on this E7 saying he raped her. I'm not knocking her word, but the fact she was bragging about it while we was in college and shit.
Word.
Buddy, I saw a couple E7s lose their rank over there. Like,
Yeah.
get arrested and shit.
I saw one chick lie on a Katusa that he raped her. She lied on the Katusa, said he raped her. Like, why you hanging out with the Katusas though?
Wow.
I mean,
But when I saw old girl.
but I mean, I'm not.
I'm not. You can't take any of it. It's a case by case. You can't take those stories.
You know?
But it's like when you see people you personally know go through it, and then you see a chick lie about it and joke about it, and this man's career is like gone.
Gone.
And it was crazy. Like it was a bunch of sorry first classes over there that got in trouble and shit. And then yeah, man, that shit cool. Wow.
Career was wild.
That's just one part of the stories. There's so much more.
Yeah,
like
but we're gonna tap into that though.
Yeah,
we're gonna tap into that though. We're gonna tap into that.
That's my first exposure to the damn army, boy. I tell you.
Yeah, good old Korea. We're gonna have to run this back and talk about Korea for real.
Yeah.
Cause I got some stories too.
Oh yeah, we definitely. But yeah, this definitely kind of went a little over our target time, so we're gonna.
Yeah, we gotta end this thing.
We gotta end it, man.
Yeah,
we want to keep the audience watching. I mean, it's an interesting topic, but you know, people attention span. They're like, oh, this shit like 50 minutes.
Right.
We're trying to keep y'all here, so. But yeah, that'll be the first episode of Sound of Revenge, the relaunch.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Already.